Hello, Iulia,
Hello, Ioana.
and welcome everyone. My name is Ioana Sima, and I'm an external hypnosis operator and student of the Grifasi Academy. My colleague Iulia here is a telepathic support of the Grifasi method. Today, we are participating together in the investigative cycle number 254, the first protocol. The protocol that we are going to do is defined mixed, which means that it's composed of two parts. The first part is defined as fixed and is composed of questions that we cannot modify or deepen, while the second part is the free exploration part. Yulia does not know today's subject in order to avoid contaminating the information. You can find all my contact details in the description box below the video for those who would want to contact me for a personal session. Yulia, I see you're already in position. You can close your eyes and we can take 3 deep breaths together. And now I will start counting slowly from 5 to 1. And while I count, your body will slowly and deeply relax. Every word that I will say will make you go deeper into this state of relaxation. 5. Focus on your breath. Focus on the air going in and out your lungs. With each inhale, every muscle in your body will relax more and more. With each exhale, your mind clears. Four. You feel your body now. It's becoming heavier and heavier. You can feel the points of contact of your body with the surface that is standing on. Starting with your feet and going up through your body, you sense a deep and profound relaxation until it reaches your neck, your face, and your head. 3. Continue to follow your breath. All the tension in your body disappears. Your mind is clear from any thoughts. Now, in this state of relaxation, every sound or movement that you hear or perceive from the outside will make you relax even deeper. One. Very good. And now you are making contact with the subtle environment. While I will be counting from 1 to 3, you will connect with the rapper and producer Sean John Love Combs, known as Puff Daddy, and you will decode his etheric DNA. 1, 2, 3.
When you mentioned his first name, I really didn't know. Then you mentioned Puff Daddy, then I don't know something about it. Anyway, I perceive that 75%. I want to say it's human.
75% human?
Yes. Or feels a little bit confusing if it's human or is it 25% human.
You can analyze it, you can go deeper. You can go inside and tell me, what's his etheric DNA?
It came that it's a human body, and then with kind of the reptilian head, so it's 25% reptilian and 75 human.
Mm-hmm. The rapper was arrested and accused of sex trafficking, child abuse, and procuring. What do you perceive about this news?
This is the beginning of more other shocking news. Is to use for just these news are just little by little exposed kind of to the public, and it looks like it's mm, it's just the top of the iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of used as the first uh, kind of scapegoat, mm, because more is coming, more news will be coming with different celebrities, most kind of famous celebrities. But the public is just has to adjust to this news because more will come, even more worse news. That's it for now.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Is there any etheric information hidden and secret that is closely related to the Puff Daddy case? Tell me everything you perceive.
Hmm. When you were asking me, it came to me that not everything will be shown. It's be shown, maybe it's gonna come just some mm, parts of the truth. It's not gonna be, because if the whole truth will be exposed, it will be like mm, too horrendous for the public to know and see. I mean, see, to hear about it.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
I perceive that his um, his he's from the first group of celebrities being like exposed, but at the same time he's kind of protected by not exposing the whole truth, um, because some things are already mm, hidden, or the material it cannot be found so easily as proof of whatever he's accused of.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. What was happening during Puff Daddy's white parties? On three, you will tell me everything you visualize or perceive on the physical level. One, two, three.
It came to me that um, for the media, whatever was shown was looking like just kind of regular party, but behind closed doors there was another party with how can I say? Uh, just some satanic rituals on the kids.
Mhm.
Mm, That's it for now.
Okay, good. Now observe Puff Daddy's white parties on the metaphysical level.
Mm, the one for the media, it's kind of those kind of those entities like watching, like they were like having fun somehow, that mm, um, that they were having fun by the fact that this party was just a facade, was just like
Mm-hmm.
like a theater play.
Yeah.
And behind the closed doors and the real white party, they are having a feast.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Connect with the freak offs organized by Puff Daddy and describe them.
Freak offs.
Freak offs. What do you perceive about this?
It comes like they were like part of his band. Mm. Um, the name was used only to attract attention from the public and to be able um, to um, how say to do different shows like little bit more non-traditional, so-called, on those uh, mm,
Okay.
like I see you using fire and like hell, using the word hell a lot, and mm, this kind of stuff.
Interesting. Okay. Who or what is involved in Puff Daddy's case?
In his case, uh, it came that are involved kind of both sides. Um, so-called good one by kind of exposing um, this to the public and um, mm, can you repeat the question again?
Yes, who or what is involved in Puff Daddy's case?
Yeah. Yes, the so-called white hats, right? They start bringing enough information about those in general of the celebrities.
White hats, you said? Okay.
Yes. Mm. And um, this case, it's little bit will be like a show to entertain the public too. Um, it came then to see how the public will react to this case and whatever they will show in the media. Um, uh, to see what is there next. let's move or news they'll bring above.
Okay. Next and last question from the fixed part is, the criminal activities he is involved in span decades, are going on for decades. Why are they brought to light now?
Because it's time for the public to know the truth, and things will be coming to the surface, and they are not covered anymore, like they don't have that protection anymore of whatever happened in the past, and they won't be caught. It's like this kind of big, uh, not gang, even bigger, like a big organization or something like that. Everything is connected. Mm. Can you repeat the question again? I think that
Yes.
I have another information. Yes, go ahead.
So, as the criminal activities he is involved in are going on for decades, why are they brought to light now?
Yes, as I said, is just to awaken the public of what is going on behind closed doors, and especially for celebrities, mm, how they reach that,
Ooh, okay.
how they reach uh, how can you say, how
Fame.
they reach the fame? Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, we are going with the free exploratory part. So let's talk about how celebrities reach fame, right? Um, you mentioned that, these white parties are like a satanic rituals on kids. Go there and observe. What is happening during these rituals? What do you perceive?
I see like they are dressed in white, and I see blood too. Um, mm, what came to me that are kids under 15 years old, and they are used for different mm, their bodies. They are used for different mm, activities,
Hmm.
sexual activities.
Who are these kids?
Mm, there are some kids that um, they are orphans. Um they are on those institutions. They look after them. This different kind of charities organization that they say they are looking after them. It's a big chain.
Okay. Now, um, kids under 15. If I say, for example, Justin Bieber, Usher, and many others like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, mm, One Direction, and stuff like that, like artists that we have today that entered this industry really, really young.
Hmm. They've been abused too. Um,
What price do they pay? Did they pay to, let's say, get where they are today, famous and
they've been abused too, and also kinda they sign a contract
What's in that contract?
um, to sell their souls in return for fame and money. And some of them they were okay, but some I think that turned in the long run they kind of didn't want to go on with um, because the music industry, right? It's um, is this beside the movie
Yeah.
industry is the strongest for sending subliminal messages and sounds, special sounds through their songs. So kind of their songs are what it came. The songs are kind of chosen with the sounds. So those sounds, the songs will be like people that when they will listen to it will be like, wow, this is. They'll be kind of hypnotized or
Observe the effect that this music has on a body, on a human, on a physical level, on the body.
um, it looks like kind of two types of music, right? It's one that kind of ranges and the people's energy bodies are it feels like their bodies like they're in a microwave
Hmm.
and those radiation and those they will get their cells more like um, mm, how you call it like hyperventilating
Unbalanced. Yeah.
like this their cells are like like getting hot uh, and they and they produce this energy of uh, range or um,
Hmm.
it's a very strong energy they produce.
Yeah. Observe the sexual energy of people while listening to these songs. What effect it has? What effect these songs have on someone's sexual energy?
It feels like they become, I don't know if I can say, they become more aroused, more
Yeah.
horny.
Mm-hmm.
They start to fantasize and they're a little bit under like a trance and they fantasize they can do whatever with whoever.
Is this a natural process for someone, or is
It's
it
not.
induced
It's induced, of course. It's all
by this
induced.
music?
Yes,
Okay.
it's all induced. And also the other type of music, which is like more cute and sweet, like Britney Spears, and it's getting the other side of the people on the energy of listening to those cute songs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they create kind of an egregore, and then that egregore kind of fits with that energy because the more people are liking it, that egregore gets more stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like um, they're getting different types of music. They're getting one part of the people and the
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Depends on the likes, right? On the music.
Yes, of course. Of course. Now, do these artists that are singing these songs, that are producing these songs, do they explain the abuse they went through or that they provoked through these songs?
Can you repeat the question again, please?
Yes, so I'm curious to know if these artists that went through this kind of abuse, for example, in Puff Daddy's white parties, right? In their songs that they're singing that we listen to,
Mm-hmm.
do these artists tell about the abuse they went through or that they provoked?
Um, some they do tell the truth into the song, but people listening to it, I think it's just a made up story.
Mm-hmm.
Some are provoked, depends. Um, some are, it came, for example, Madonna, right?
Yeah.
When she had that big concert that um, she was all that music and ritual, whatever they were doing on the stage, and that the sound and everything, they were opening a portal
Mm-hmm.
for, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's take love songs, supposedly love songs. Do you perceive that sometimes when we people are listening to a love song, to something that we think it's a love song, do you perceive that it may be something else, that it may have subliminal messages?
Yeah. Yes, so like already you know this, what you asked me, the way you asked me, they have these love songs, and they include in those love songs some frequencies, some distorted frequencies, sounds, right?
Yeah.
And then this song will be singing in your head forever, right? And it's just
Yes.
stuck there, you repeat it. So this how they get other side, right? The
Mm-hmm.
peaceful ones, the ones that yes, it feels that uh, it came that for the last 10 years all these love songs and they been they've been played like it's not the frequency, like there's not a sound like before, like when was
Yeah.
Beatles or when was uh, like 10 years ago. It started like kind of 10 year, maybe more.
Yeah. More, I
This
think.
yes, for yeah, 10 I think it's the then it's maybe it came that 10 years is maybe almost all the songs are like mm,
Modified?
yeah, the sounds, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even the words, right? Because
Yeah. Yeah.
even listening the words is also meaning messages. You keep
Yeah.
saying that message over and over again until you make it kind of reality, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And just people they listening to that message kind of they will behave, they will react based on that because they think it's from their subconscious.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's very interesting, Julia. Thank you. Let's go see who benefits from all this. So I understand that listening to that, it creates an egregore.
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, in order to not participate to this egregore, it's important to be aware of this and to not give the energy. Let's go to the white party on the metaphysical level. You mentioned that it was just a
Mm-hmm.
facade. and
Mm-hmm.
that they were having a feast,
Mm-hmm.
watching and having fun. You also mentioned that you saw some fire and hell was mentioned.
The
Describe me,
freaks, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, describe me what you perceive. What's the scene?
The first one or the second one?
Let's say the first one, the having a feast one.
Yes, they're having a feast because they use all this torture and abuse uh, to create the strongest, to use the sexual energy, right?
Yeah.
The fear, the sexual energy, the pain, which is the lowest, is the strongest, the lowest in vibration, and it's the strongest as energy. Um,
Who is them? Who is they are having a feast?
so these people, right, participating in the party.
Hmm.
Um, it looks like they all kind of have contracts to do this, but they are, I think most of them they are already uh, hybridized, right?
Hmm.
Uh, and the entities kind of working behind the scenes in the esoteric plan, right?
Yeah.
Are are the insectoids, the reptilians, and draconians, and
Yeah.
and it's looks like they are all kind of collaborating on this.
Hmm.
Uh, so everybody gets his part
Of course, it's
of.
creating a lot of energy.
Yes. Hmm.
When people who are attending these parties, when they would be at the door, they would be offered a drink or some drugs to smoke. That was the, let's say, acceptance uh, thing to
Yeah,
go
in
into the
order for
party.
them, yes, yes. So they have to have this because it looks like they are kind of their consciousness is kind of diverted. They kind of almost they don't remember what happened at the party. So it's
Yes.
kind of a little bit like erasing their memories and kind of being unconscious while at the party.
Is this acceptance of the drink or of the drugs, is this considered a contract on the metaphysical plan?
Yes, they agreed to take that. Yeah, so yeah, it
Hmm.
is. It is a contract. It's a pact they made. If they want to participate and be part of being whatever famous and all that, they have to participate in this.
Hmm.
Yeah, it feels like they lose their human kind of side. They are not. Uh,
Yeah.
they lost their
Empathy.
empathy, and like during those, taking those drugs and deciding they don't have empathy. They don't have they. It's kind of is blocking their something in their brain is blocking those feelings,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah. Got it. So it alters
Their consciousness,
their
yeah, their
consciousness, their
memory, and their.
brain. Yeah. You said that what we know today from the media was only part of the truth.
Hmm.
So what's there more to expose?
uh, was more to expose the proof, the tapes, and everything was recorded.
Yeah,
Everything
right.
is recorded because it's used either to be blackmailed if they want to get out and all this. So uh, it uh, it will be like very devastating, like for the public to see this, right? It's one
Yeah.
thing when you hear about it, and one thing when you see. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
So it's like to protect a little bit, to protect the public, right? To
To
protect
protect.
the.
Okay. And Puff Daddy, you said he was protected by not exposing the whole truth. So who is he protected by? Who is protecting him?
Mm, the other side, it looks like.
The white hat
Uh,
side?
no, the white hat kind of exposed, and they
Okay.
will expose more. But the other side, which are the uh, let's say the black hats, right? We can say, right?
Yes.
White
Let's
and
say the
black
black
or
hat.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, it looks like he kind of agreed to kind of be exposed.
So he knew.
Uh, yeah, it came that he knew. So I don't know, his soul would be saved or something like that. They
Okay.
promise him that he'll go to heaven or something. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like it's just like wow. Like
So they promised him something in exchange and they didn't fulfill the promise.
no,
But
they
they're still
promised him that
protected. They're still protecting him.
like they say okay, you will be exposed, but we're not gonna show everything on you.
Okay.
We're not gonna give away the material and this, on you. Like we'll keep it for ourselves. So yeah, it's, I don't know, it's weird.
Hmm.
So
Will he make some kind of deal with the governments? Do you perceive this?
he will try. He will try, and this depends on how many people working on the governments are with the good part or the bad part, we can say, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ones are for the dark side, we can say, or for the other
Yeah.
one for the
Yeah.
truth, or for how you say, not punishment. It's like, for punishment, right? For the truth and punishment is uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that is it feels like it's how you say, it can change. It's
It depends. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. Of course. If I tell you, Julia, Puff Daddy, Einstein, Weinstein, and Q, what informations do you perceive?
Yeah. What I perceive is kind of Puff Daddy and Weinstein. It's or mm, the dark side kind of, and Einstein and Q is kind of the like white hats, or good side,
Okay.
something like
Okay.
yeah.
It's the other side, the opposite side. They're
Mm-hmm.
on two opposite ends.
Mm-hmm.
So Einstein also Epstein. It's not Einstein, it's Epstein.
Epstein, yeah.
Epstein.
You said
Forgot the
why
name.
you said Einstein and then Weinstein.
Yeah, no.
I say, who's this Weinstein? Like, yeah, Epstein, like, like as
Einstein
exactly.
has nothing to do with this. No, it's Epstein. Um,
Epstein. I say, what's Einstein doing in this?
okay, so
So repeat
Epstein,
again, please. Epstein, yeah.
Puff Daddy,
Daddy,
Epstein, and Weinstein, and Q.
Weinstein and Q.
What do you perceive?
Yeah. Yeah. Now is the first three are just in the dark side. Q is
Okay,
looks like it's in the other
the
side, the
opposite.
good side. Yeah. Mm, and yeah, but even that. cube. It's a little bit. It's not 100% white, you can say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even that is a little bit. I think it's kind of infiltrated, I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Parasitic. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. I just had this question. I wanted to know because they're very similar cases with Epstein and Weinstein.
Yes, and I wanna. What came to me again that um, it came before that Puff Daddy might have kind of the same ending as Epstein publicly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
Epstein wasn't killed either. He didn't commit suicide in jail.
Yeah.
So it feels like kind of history a little bit kind of repeats itself. We'll see. Maybe just
Until when? Until when?
I think until maybe people will do something about it.
What can the people do in this case?
Uh, Becoming aware that all these celebrities, all these songs, all these uh, are are harmful, and they are not giving so much attention to it and power.
Mm-hmm.
So they will maybe come back to see their own lives and like not giving so much power into this kind of
Distraction.
yes. Yeah, distraction, exactly, distraction from your own life, right?
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Yeah. Did you see anything else during this session that you want to mention, Julia?
When you mentioned that the fire and
Hell.
like hell, yeah, like I see Puff Daddy singing and those the freaks whatever playing the guitar and
Freak
this and
off.
the
Yeah. Okay.
freak offs and playing the guitar and like using all these low vibration words. Yeah, there is not even maybe one word like of high vibration, everything on low vibration just to send that to rage and to agitate you, to get you in that mode, like the microwave mode, that your cells like
Yeah.
heating up and rotating and getting you all that. And yes, and that frequency, yeah, the frequency they are using is just to, after you listen that you're like agitated and even some those even so that's some those the beautiful songs, right?
Yeah.
The way the sounds are used and the frequencies and those songs, uh, even if it's like a happy song, you'll feel depressed after. Like, oh, so beautiful, but my life is so terrible, or something like that. It came to me that uh, it's just instead of making people happy, it will it will get them like sad or depressed, or but and they will think it's just because life is not it's not because of the song. This is what I perceive. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's weird. I
Yeah.
never realized this before.
The song frequencies?
Yes, the same song frequency listen these like happy songs and they're stuck on your head for a long time and just
Why
you
is that?
sleep.
Why are
Uh
these songs stuck in our heads?
yeah, because the frequencies, right? And you keep repeating, you give that that energy. Um,
Because the
keeping you
what?
distracted, kind of keeping you, just you focus your mind, your subconscious, you
Yeah,
focus on that frequency instead of like paying attention to what's around you, right? The nature and
yeah,
everything, like what you do. You have that song in your head and you do your thing without thinking what you're doing. You're like mechanically doing stuff, but the song just plays in your head. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
yeah. What about the songs that are kind of making you enter a state of uh, modified consciousness, close to hypnosis? You know, the
Yeah.
techno, house, EDM, and stuff like that.
Um,
The songs that don't have words and that have a very repetitive rhythm.
yes, gives you it gives you a certain energy, like kind of for that egregore that, for example, when you go to a concert and everybody's listening to the music, they like the music, they create the same energy, right, for that
Yeah,
egregore.
yeah,
And also it came that even those songs you find in, like relaxing songs and all that,
yeah.
uh, it feels like you are not programmed for that deep relax. You are just um, because you when you are on that um, like a relaxing mode, theta mode, right? Almost
Mm-hmm.
getting to sleep. You are very open, yeah. You
Yeah,
are very susceptible. So those frequencies and those songs, they can just get to your brain
yeah.
easier, right? Without a barrier.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's heavy. It feels heavy. It's all this.
Yep.
Yeah.
No worries. Now I'm gonna count from 1 to 3, and the 3 you will be in the present today. 1. Julia, disconnect from everything, from everyone, erase all traces of you, of us from this journey. Your space is clean and you are clean. Raise your frequencies, raise them to your maximum level, to your optimal functioning level. 2, your body starts to become lighter and stronger. You can move it with pleasure and ease, and you're feeling better and better. You feel relaxed, you feel happy, you feel good. And 3, you can open your eyes whenever you're ready. Welcome back.
Thank you. Well, I had a lot to talk.
Yeah, how do you feel? No, it was
I
amazing.
feel
I think yeah, I
it.
loved it.
It felt like I can talk for hours.
How do
It's
you
good to
feel
stop
now?
me.
Because the
It's
satanic rituals and stuff, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is. I just become aware of some stuff, like even I wasn't aware with the music and
About the
all that,
music.
right? Hmm.
Yeah, loved it. I knew some stuff, but a lot of new things came up, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I
I
hope
think
it
the
makes some sense to people.
Yes, yes, I hope to, and I
They
think the most
connect.
important thing is to just to be aware. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna listen to music,
Exactly, exactly.
you know?
Just if you're aware, you just don't give your power away.
Yes,
That's what
exactly.
I just don't give in. You just
Yeah,
keep your power.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Julia.
Thank you too.
Thank you everyone for watching. Have a lovely evening and see you next time. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Buenos días.
Dzień dobry.
Bienvenidos a este primer vídeo de Disclosure en español y polaco.
Bardzo Was serdecznie witamy. na tym nowym wideo, które będzie w języku hiszpańskim i polskim na kanale Disclosures.
Vamos a producir mucho más vídeos en futuro como estos vídeos informativos.
W przyszłości stworzymy dużo więcej takich wideo, które będą Was informowały o różnych rzeczach.
Porque estamos notando que cuanto más se va divulgando este trabajo, estas hipnosis por internet, también cuanto más mala información se está difundiendo.
A to dlatego, że zauważyliśmy, że im więcej wstawiamy sesji z naszymi hipnozami, tym więcej jakby informacji sprzecznych zaczyna się rozprzestrzeniać.
Y entonces hoy vamos a hablar de las sesiones investigativas.
Więc dzisiaj będziemy mówić o sesjach badawczych.
Porque estoy viendo que hay personas que a lo mejor se dedican a una sesión con una persona, se van a algún lugar, preguntan algo y lo poco de información que pueden extraer de una sesión se lo creen como si fuera oro, completamente puro oro.
Bo zauważyłem, że są takie sesje i takie osoby, które robią jedną sesję z jedną osobą na dany temat i kiedy wychodzi tam jakaś informacja, to jest ona odbierana, jakby to było rzeczywiście coś niesamowicie wiarygodnego, jakby to było czyste złoto.
Yo os digo que la sesión así dicha investigativa no existe.
Ja chciałbym Wam powiedzieć, że sesja badawcza tak naprawdę nie istnieje.
Entonces podríais como preguntar, entonces cuando haces una sesión a un cliente y preguntas cosas, ¿por qué preguntas?
Więc mógłbyś mi zadać pytanie, więc skoro robisz jakąś sesję z jakąś osobą i zadajesz jej pytania, to właściwie po co je w ogóle zadajesz?
Sí, sabemos que la información en hipnosis está muy, pero de verdad muy contaminada.
My bardzo dobrze wiemy, że informacja, która wychodzi podczas hipnozy jest niezwykle, ale to niezwykle zanieczyszczona.
Y esa información, así como sale de la hipnosis, no podemos tomarla como conocimiento, como investigación.
Więc takiej informacji, która wychodzi podczas sesji hipnozy, nie bierzemy nigdy jako takiej informacji, która jest rzeczywiście bardzo prawdziwa, zgodna z prawdą i oczywista.
En el caso de sesiones a clientes, la información que sacamos nos sirve por otro objetivo. El objetivo es llegar a la causa de su problema y trabajar.
Te informacje, które uzyskujemy podczas sesji dla klientów, służą nam zupełnie do czegoś innego. Celem jest to, żeby znaleźć przyczynę i pracować nad nią.
Pero ¿qué significa que la información está contaminada? ¿Cuánto está contaminada y por qué?
Ale co to właściwie oznacza informacja zanieczyszczona? Kiedy jest zanieczyszczona i dlaczego jest zanieczyszczona?
Hay que saber que cuando nosotros pedimos una información y nos llega a través de una persona en hipnosis, esta información sale de una fuente, para así decirlo, y atraviesa muchas dimensiones, muchas densidades.
Kiedy prosimy o jakąś informację podczas sesji, to ta informacja, powiedzmy to w ten sposób, pochodzi z jakiegoś źródła, ale w międzyczasie przechodzi przez wiele gęstości i wiele wymiarów.
Y también pasa por conciencias, por inteligencias. Esa información viene atrapada en el éter por varios seres.
Ale ta informacja przechodzi też przez wiele umysłów, wiele świadomości, istnieje w eterze i może być przechwycona również przez wiele bytów.
Estos seres, estas inteligencias, pueden voluntariamente o involuntariamente distorsionarla.
I te byty, te istoty lub świadomości mogą ją zniekształcić świadomie lub nieświadomie.
Y además, la persona que está en hipnosis tiene sus creencias, su mentalidad, sus perspectivas, sus opiniones. Esta estructura mental contamina también esta información.
A co więcej, osoba, która jest w stanie hipnozy, ma swoje własne przekonania, swoje własne wartości, wierzenia, swoją własną mentalność i przez tą właśnie strukturę całą mentalną również może dojść do jeszcze kolejnego zanieczyszczenia.
Y además, si nosotros queremos investigar, por ejemplo, una persona o un ser que no tiene ninguna conexión con el ambiente hipnótico donde estamos trabajando, esta persona puede no autorizar la salida de informaciones de sí mismo.
A co więcej, jeśli połączymy się z jakąś istotą, która absolutnie nie należy do tego środowiska hipnotycznego, w którym pracujemy, taka istota może nie zgodzić się na przekazanie informacji.
Si hay interacción, si hay interferencias entre un ser y otro, es posible que circule información por las conexiones, por los pactos.
Jeśli jest jakaś interferencja między dwoma istotami, to wtedy dzięki tym paktom, albo przez te pakty, przez to połączenie, które istnieje, rzeczywiście wychodzą informacje.
Pero si en aquella sesión en concreto ese ser o esa persona se va a cuestionar y no hay ninguna conexión, es muy improbable que llegue una información autorizada.
Ale jeśli zdarzy się tak, że łączymy się z istotą, która nie ma z tym nic wspólnego, to jest bardzo mało prawdopodobne, że dostaniemy jakąś informację.
Entonces, imaginemos que queremos investigar sobre un personaje famoso de la historia.
No, na przykład wyobraźmy sobie, że chcielibyśmy otrzymać informację o jakiejś osobie niezwykle znanej, historycznej.
Si no tenemos de alguna manera alguna conexión con los elementos del ambiente hipnótico y esta persona, aunque no esté conectada, no autoriza esta información, pues no llega.
Więc jeśli wyobrazimy sobie, że ta osoba nie jest w żaden sposób połączona z tym środowiskiem hipnotycznym, w którym pracujemy, może się tak zdarzyć, że absolutnie nie zezwoli na żadne przekazywanie informacji na swój temat.
Y cuando pasa esto, hay siempre o casi siempre alguna entidad que se aprovecha de la situación.
I kiedy to się dzieje, zazwyczaj pojawia się jakiś byt, który wykorzystuje tę sytuację.
Se puede presentar con la supuesta identidad de la persona o del ser que estamos buscando, o puede de todas formas modificar o inventar una información por su cuenta, por su personal ventaja.
Może zrobić dwie rzeczy. Albo przyjąć, zidentyfikować się z osobą, o której chcemy zrobić tę sesję, przyjąć jej tożsamość, albo zmienić informacje, które chcielibyśmy otrzymać, tak aby to działało na jej korzyść.
Nosotros en sesión a clientes podemos trabajar porque el cliente nos autoriza a trabajar en él en su sesión.
Podczas sesji dla klientów możemy pracować nad takimi informacjami, bo otrzymujemy zgodę na informacje właśnie dzięki temu klientowi.
Y podemos trabajar con sus seres queridos, por ejemplo, o con los seres que interfieren con ella, propio porque hay estas conexiones.
I możemy pracować na przykład z istotami, które kocha ta dana osoba, lub z bytami, które w nią ingerują, właśnie przez to połączenie, które tam istnieje.
Entonces, hay una gran diferencia entre la sesión a un cliente para solucionar sus problemas y hacer sesiones para investigar.
Dlatego istnieje taka duża różnica między sesjami, które robimy dla klientów, aby rozwiązać ich problemy, i między sesjami takimi poszukiwawczymi, badawczymi.
Por eso digo que no existe una sesión investigativa.
I dlatego właśnie Wam mówię, że nie istnieje coś takiego jak sesja badawcza.
Lo que existe es un protocolo de sesiones de investigación.
To, co istnieje, to pewien protokół sesji badawczych.
Hay que seguir un protocolo y hay que ejecutar una serie de sesiones y con personas diferentes.
Więc trzeba zawsze śledzić ten sam protokół, a jednocześnie wykonać wiele sesji z różnymi osobami.
El protocolo tiene que ser único, unívoco, porque hay que preguntar en un tema las mismas preguntas para ir en la misma dirección.
Ten protokół powinien być zawsze taki sam, ponieważ należy zadawać takie same pytania, tak aby iść zawsze w tym samym kierunku.
Cuanto más está restringido ese espacio de investigación, cuanto más podemos tener más probabilidad de tener buena información.
Im bardziej zawężamy obszar naszych poszukiwań, tym bardziej prawdopodobne będzie, że otrzymamy dobre informacje.
Sí, podemos también aumentar ese espacio, pero tenemos que aumentar proporcionalmente el número de sesiones por hacer.
Możemy oczywiście rozszerzyć ten obszar, ale wtedy będziemy zmuszeni również rozszerzyć ilość tych sesji.
Luego, cuando tenemos una grande serie de sesiones, pero estamos hablando de centenas o hasta de millares de sesiones.
I wtedy mówimy o olbrzymiej liczbie sesji, od setki po tysiące.
Tenemos que recoger toda aquella información que es común a todas o a casi todas estas sesiones hechas.
I wtedy musimy pozbierać te informacje, które są wspólne dla wszystkich bądź prawie wszystkich tych sesji.
Esta información común vais a ver que es un porcentaje muy pequeño con respecto a la totalidad de la información.
I zobaczycie, że ta informacja wspólna będzie naprawdę niewielkim odsetkiem tych informacji, które się tam pojawią.
Son pepitas de oro.
To są takie malutkie ziarenka.
Es como si nosotros vamos a un río, vamos a coger este filtro, vamos a coger muchísima arena para recoger solo muy pocas pepitillas de oro.
I można to przyrównać do poszukiwania złota, kiedy filtruje się dno rzeki, zbiera się mnóstwo piasku, a na koniec pojawiają się maleńkie ziarenka złota.
Esa sí que es información de oro.
I to jest właśnie ta informacja złota.
Si hoy podemos decir que hay seres que interfieren bastante con el ser humano y que tienen formas de animales reptiles o de animales a forma de insectos, etc., es porque todo esto sale desde que se empezaron las sesiones de hipnosis y hay muchísimas, millares y millares con esta información común.
I jeśli dzisiaj możemy powiedzieć, że są ingerencje, które przybierają formy albo reptilii, albo jakichś insektów, to dlatego, że takie informacje wychodzą od początku naszych sesji hipnotycznych i są wspólne i jest ich tysiące.
Pero si yo digo que en la ciudad de Nueva York, en el 1452, en aquel punto, había una casa que vivía un viejo que se llamaba Tom, pues solo en aquella sesión ha salido, y cuanto más contaminada puede ser, no lo va a saber nadie.
Ale jeśli chciałabym powiedzieć, przekazać taką informację, że w Nowym Jorku w 1452 roku stał taki a taki dom, w którym mieszkał taki a taki starszy pan o imieniu Tom, to nie mam pojęcia, jak bardzo zanieczyszczona będzie ta informacja.
Así entonces se hace investigación. Es un trabajo muy largo, muy duro, y tiene que ser hecho con un protocolo riguroso y severo.
A więc właśnie w taki sposób należy robić sesje badawcze. Jest to proces bardzo długi, ciężki i który wymaga bardzo restrykcyjnego protokołu.
Entonces, por esto que nosotros ya vamos a empezar a hacer ciclos de investigación.
I właśnie dlatego zaczniemy teraz robić takie cykle badawcze.
La estructura del team, que cada vez va creciendo siempre más, y el número de clientes que cada día contactan con nosotros, nos permiten organizar estos ciclos de investigación.
I ponieważ struktura naszego zespołu cały czas się powiększa, a także liczba klientów, którzy kontaktują się z nami każdego dnia, te czynniki pozwalają nam na to, żebyśmy zrobili taki cykl badawczy.
Creo que ya he dicho todo, o casi todo. Cualquier pregunta podéis escribirla en los comentarios del vídeo o donde sea publicado el vídeo.
Myślę, że powiedziałem wszystko, bądź prawie wszystko, a jeśli macie jakieś pytania, to proszę zadajcie je pod tym wideo.
Gracias por vuestra atención.
Dziękujemy za waszą uwagę.
Y gracias a ti, Milena.
Gracias a ti, Carlo. Dziękujemy.
Ciao.
Ciao.